Fungus. Fungus. Well, it's morning of day one. I think I got a little bit of moisture on the lens, but there was mice activity all around last night. So I didn't get a solid sleep, but I still got a good sleep. I did wake up a few times to listening to mice run around the campsite, worrying whether or not they're going to be chewing through my bag or not. We ended up doing a food hang because we didn't know. Well, I found a mouse in my bag at about 8:30 last night, so we did a food hang. But yeah, I'm still pretty concerned that they're going to be chewing through my tent or my bag. So we'll get up and we'll make some break-in. We'll see what happens. So we have had a casualty.
My kitchen bag. They dug through, tried to take some bites out of my bowl. Oh. So they've got some holes in there, but poor things can't eat silicone.
Poor things, little jerks.
Yeah, little jerks.
I mean, I suppose we are.
I can still use that bag, so it's better than it being my food bag. So let's check out the food bag.
We have some, is that scat? Yes, we have some poo. Some poo near the...
Did they make it in?
So, that's quite large poo. I don't know what that was.
Maybe it was a possum.
Could be a possum or a large rat.
I think we're intact.
They're intact in the...
Woohoo!
So at every hut you'll find these plastic bins and you can use it obviously to put your food in.
It's for the books really, but...
It's for the books, but a lot of people
dual purpose.
Cards, and in this case we're lucky that someone's left behind some toilet paper.
Not that we need it for something like this.
Alright, my one cup pot seems to be intact. And this is the food hang. So I took about 4 meters of, I don't know what it is, just cord. Which Lauren did make fun of me for. And obviously they couldn't get to it. I thought that rope might have been too thick and they may have been able to climb it, but clearly not. And in a minute I'm going to take down my pack and I hope to God they haven't gone through it, but I don't know. This is a varnished wooden pole. So you hope that they couldn't climb it, but no idea. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. One really good feature, well not one, but there's many, you can adjust your pillow or your sleep pad during the night. And the first few times I always pulled the wrong valve out, because they're actually different orientations on the pad as well as the pillow. I think. But when your eyes are closed, just feel for the one that has 2 little bumps. I don't know if this is going to pick that up. 2 little bumps. So one of these is flat of the tabs, and the one with 2 little bumps is the one that you can pull. And then it's got those little valves that you can adjust in there. And then you won't deflate your pillow or your pad as you're adjusting it in the middle of the night. My tent's a semi-freestanding tent, so it needs some pegging out. So I just got my guy lines that are included, doubled them over and just tied them into a little loop to structure up my tent. Lauren just brought over her bag, sleeping bag, to get condensation.
Yeah, there was a bit. So it's not very wet, but I just want to give it a chance to dry out before I stuff it in.
Fair enough.
It's 6.8 degrees at my tent.
It's not bad. No rat holes. So this is the Cedar Summit Reactor Extreme, which says that it adds an extra 10 degrees to your sleeping bag. Now, all your sleeping bag ratings, well, not all, but most of your sleeping bag ratings will be, the number that they show will actually be the lower limit. So when you're wearing full beanie, gloves, thermals, socks, and curled up into the side position to keep yourself warm. So I've got the Cedar Summit TK1 -1, but its comfort rating is actually 5 degrees. And Lauren just said it was 6.8 degrees. And I was warm, but I don't know if I would have been warm without this. So I consider myself a warm sleeper as well. Alright. This is the new Cedar Summit dry bag pump sack. It's a pump sack as well as a dry bag. I needed to get a dry bag because I thought this might be wet, and we will have some rain at some point along the track. So I put all of my clothes, my thermals, my beanie, stuff that I'm going to take out last. I'm going to put that in first, and then the last thing I put into the top is the sleeping bag. Ooh. Alright, so, cooking. How do you eat when you're camping? Well, if you follow my Instagram or Facebook, who am I kidding? Most of you are my family. You would have seen that I dehydrated a lot of stuff. And again, this is my personal preference. I take a few different approaches. This is the most amount of food I've ever taken, so I like to take my food in waterproof bags to prevent the smell from coming out. I don't know if it works or not. Eventually I'd like to get a DCF bag, which are smell-proof bags, but at the moment I've got waterproof bags. During the day I like to grab snacks from my hip belt, so I will portion these out as I'm eating breakfast, so I've got that ready to go throughout the day. I'll show you what I put in a bit later. No point in telling you about it. In my snack bag, I've got my teas, my coffees, there's my coffee. I'll keep that to one side. I've got my Milo. I am plant-based, so all this stuff will be plant-based. You, of course, don't have to be. Got my Barocca for my B12. What else I got in here? Alright, I got these things are the bomb. They're chia, blackcurrant and chia bites. Get them from Coles, Boo. Ideally you'd find these at like a Whole Foods store or something like that. That's just what was convenient for me. And then I've got all my protein bars. I've got
again, I've accounted for 2 protein bars a day, but I never eat 2 protein bars a day. But I've got a lot of protein bars. Ranging from nut bars to vegan dark chocolate coconut bars to crunchy peanut bars. Again, what I do is I go and I look for the stuff that's on special, on clearance. A lot of these are like 75 cents because I guess I'm the only idiot who buys them. Alright, so that's my snack bags. And then my... Whoa! Where was this? They did bite into it. That was the first thing that they bought into. Bit. My vegan fucking brownies. Thanks, Steph's mum.
Where were they?
They were up there, but then I put them down in the
Oh, you did?
Then I put them there. So
That
they
must
must.
be what they were eating last night.
Yeah. Thanks, Steph, mum. What else? All right, so breakfast. Again, I'll pack this how the stuff that I want to grab first. So what's this? That's my lunch for today. A dehydrated curry meal. You can see there, I label right on the date, all that stuff. I've got my burritos or tacos for my taco meals, and then on top I'll have my nut and fruit mix, and my oats. I like to get my energies from multiple different sources, so fruits, nuts, oats, grains, beans, protein bars obviously. And that's all my food, so I'm going to cook this up. You do need a gas can. Because we're going for 5 days, Lauren and I both bought big ones. Sorry. And this is where Lauren and I's cook system totally differs. I just got a new stove, the Soto Amicus. It's got this U-shaped bowl, and that prevents, like if it's really windy, that makes it not get as wind affected. It weighs 83 grams, I think. So it's very lightweight. I found it on sale for about $75 or $80, but I did have for a long time. I did have for a while the Furno 360, which weighs about 130 grams. It's still a piezo igniter system to this. It just, I wanted it to fit into my pot, and the irony of this is that it fits completely in when I fold it up. My Furno did not, and I even modified it to try and make it fit. So I'll show you what I did, and it didn't work. To fit with the gas canister. But we got the large ones. Whatever. Alright, so to make my breakfast, I'm going to get... There are cup measurements in my Cedar Summit cup. This is the cup, not the mug. It fits in my pot, hence why I got it again. Just got to see where the cup measurements are. There they are. Mils. Where's the cups? Here we go. 1 cup, 2/3, third of a cup. Alright, so we're going to do about half a cup because I'm a hungry boy. And you won't be able to see this because it's dirty inside anyway, but...
I'm making a little bowl here to clean.
I don't know if you can see the cup measurements in there. Anyway. It's quite literally, this whole thing's almost a cup anyway, so fill it halfway. Alright, and you want to use your gas as efficiently as possible. So I'm going to be boiling water in here for my oats as well as for my coffee, which is going to be around about the 600ml mark. I don't need to show you that, it's going to be pretty boring. I will show you the flame though, that's pretty cool, fire. Safety tip. It's a little bit cold. It's made of a few different... It's made of a few different gases. And they all sit at different levels. And we tried to light the fire last night. Don't do this. By tipping this on its side... Ah! So don't do that. Because it needs to be down so that all the gas is available for it to use. So, because you're carrying everything, you want to have multiple uses. My daily snack bag turns into my breakfast bag because I use this as a measuring cup. So I tip in the measured out oats into here, tip in the measured out water back into here for my coffee, and then I'll tip the oats back into there for my breakfast. We've got some really great little, I wonder if I can get these. There's a little finch over there, or I don't know what it is, a wren. It's quite inquisitive. There we go. He's gone. He gone. Not a wren, but a loran. So I just poured my coffee water into here, pour my oats into here. Go through the advantages and disadvantages of staying in the hut. The hut, obviously, it's clean. It's convenient. You get a lot less condensation. Like Lauren just found out. Cons, mice have learnt that this is where humans stay, so they will chew through your stuff. So if you do bring food, or stuff that's had food on it, hang it. So yeah, bring a cord, hang it between the posts, and you should be fine.
Pros, you get to wake up next to trees and birds if you sleep in the bush.
I woke up just the same.
Under a roof, not the same.
I wasn't under a tree. Like we saw earlier, widowmakers. They're real. Anyway, I'll see you when my food's ready to go. Actually, no, I won't, because it'll be boring. You'll see me eating. Right, now I've done my portion out of my oats, I'm going to fill up my snack bag. So, very scientific. Grab some. There was about, I don't know, 200 grams, so about 40 grams a day. I didn't weigh out piece per piece, but it looks like it's running low, eat less. If it looks like it's, you got more, you got more. I'll put in some of my breakfast mix. Again, just a small handful. And I'll break up one of these protein bars. Crunchy peanut butter vegan. Crunchy peanut butter vegan or natural. Blah blah blah. Rip one of those open, break it up in there, and there you go, you got your snack mix. I used to carry these little protein balls that you could get from the pick and mix section. But Cole stopped doing them. Probably not me. There's people putting them through as like peanuts or something. Definitely wasn't me. It's not me. And I was very disappointed. There you go. That's my snack mix done for the day. Because I've got so many protein bars, I will bring another protein bar. But that should be enough snacks to last me for the morning and the afternoon because we've got lunch later. There you have it. There's my porridge with seeds and fruits and nuts in there. Of course, oats. When I pack down, this is going to go in here with my sponge and my stove so that it's all ready to go when I pull over for lunch. Day 2. Today is about 25 kilometres. Just hit a bridge. Oh yeah. Over some pretty stunning river streams. Yeah, that's all I really got for you. Man, there are so many fungi down here, like loads. Because I've got to make that good time, I'm not taking photos of them, but there's heaps. I just wish I knew what ones I could eat. Eh.
So graceful.
I'm full of grace. I wish I didn't throw these down the other side because now I'm going to bend down and pick them up. Oh, fuck. Ah! Look, more fungus. More fungus. And then you've got these really little fungus. Look at that. Look at it. Some more here. Look, looks like a sponge. Fungus. Fungus. I decided I will stop and film the unique mushroom or whatever I find. Because bugger it. What am I in a rush for? We've got 25 k's ahead of us. They look like they will definitely kill you. It's huge. Another one. Slime top. Just giving them all my own nickname for them. Some more. I don't know what they are. Because I don't know what any of them are. More mushroom time. And then we've got this big old fat boy. Look at him. Look at this fuzzy, domey lad. I've seen a few of these. They tend to grow up in like a lot of, like a group. And they've got their gills that grow up around the outside and they sort of form a tube. I'm pretty sure that these are edible. But again, I got no idea. I'm a fun guy, but not a mushroom guy.
There's some more over here. They're kind of like orange underneath.
Whoa.
And then some of the whites there.
What are they? I can't even see them in there.
You're not pointing at it.
There we are. And then
get the side bit, like there's like orange underneath bit.
And then, yeah, that big white one. Surely they're edible. Look at them, they're everywhere. There's a big one over there.
I think that big white one looks really edible.
Oh,
Test the theory, Tim.
I was going to say, I'll look these up when I get home. And...
I thought you were a fungi.
Yeah, that's a better example of what I was talking about. Look at that big honker. Focus. It's huge. Right, it's massive. It's a bridge! This one's overlooking some beautiful dirty water. Bridges. Don't know why. Don't know why. Goddamn right. It's another bridge.
What bridge?
A boing, a boing, a boing. Fine, I'm enjoying the bridge. I don't care about the view. Suppose we'll have a look at the view. Ooh. We are at the halfway mark of the entire bib. That's pretty special. Take a look around and soak it all in.